At this point, I genuinely don't know what's more impressive. The fact that James Gunn can find these random, obscure characters that probably haven't been used since 1843 and can create such interesting stories out of them? Or is it the fact that he can use these random characters and make you feel so much that you damn near cry, whether it's a raccoon with anger issues or a cross-eyed weasel? Come on, at this point, let's be honest. James Gunn has submitted himself, has stamped himself as one of the best superhero movie makers and writers of all time. So when I found out that he was taking over the DCU and he was starting off with a show called Creature Commandos, I was skeptical, I ain't gonna hold you. But then I was like, this is James Gunn, the same guy that brought me the Suicide Squad? The same guy that brought me Guardians of the Galaxy? Man, I ain't worried. And I am glad to say that I was in the camp of not worried, because I feel like I'm getting proven right now. But I'm gonna be honest, at this point, I've yapped enough in the intro. Let's get straight into my thoughts and my feelings 6 episodes in to Creature Commandos. Let's get it! But before that, man, I sound like one of them infomercials, bro. Let me get to this. But before that, head ad. Okay. Just do me a favor, man. It means a lot if you just like the video. Comment down below your opinion on Creature Commandos if you checked it out yet. Or just your opinion on James Gunn taking over the DCU, you know what I'm saying? And subscribe. Go ahead and subscribe, man, and turn on the noti bell, man. It goes a long way to helping grow the channel. It's 2025. We are posting every single day in 2025. Not a video every single day, just something. We're posting something every single day in 2025. Let's make it a good year. But let's get it. Now, for those of you who are watching this video and have no idea what Creature Commandos is even about, so basically it takes place right after Peacemaker, after Amanda Waller's own daughter, her own blood outed her for her nefarious acts to humans with the likes of Task Force X, also known as the Suicide Squad. So basically, that shit got shut down by the government. But knowing how susceptible and smart and how much of a piece of a shit Amanda Waller is, she created Task Force M, the M standing for monsters. Pretty much, they're just taking the place of the original Suicide Squad. And basically they're tasked with protecting a princess from Cersei. I might be wrong. She was one of the Themyscirans, same place as Wonder Woman. And it turns out that she can see the future, and she sees this terrible future where World War III with this princess that we're supposed to protect, who's also alongside Gorilla Grodd, who could potentially be the Phase 1 villain for this universe. Once they're given the new task to kill the princess, Rick Flag Sr. is not digging that whatsoever. Probably because he wasn't focused on the task at hand, if y'all know what I'm saying. So he sets off to try to protect her from Task Force M with the help of a new friend, Frankenstein. That might have been a little bit of spoiler, my bad if that was a little bit of spoilers, I'm not sure. But that's pretty much the entire basis, the entire driving force of the show so far. And honestly, at this point, I'm just gonna dig straight into my thoughts. Yes, today, I came with notes. I wrote down notes for this one. I think of the 6 episodes that have dropped so far, I think episode 4 is the best. I think episode 2 is the worst. Episode 4 is the episode where you find out Weasel's backstory. And I just think that it was amazing. You also get to see the future side of what's happening with the princess. We get our first glimpses of some of the characters in the DCU, such as Batman, Superman, even Wonder Woman, who's nothing's been announced for so far. And I just think the way that they told the story of Weasel's backstory was just some of the most incredible writing that I have ever seen. It was just so sad seeing him trying to protect the kids from the fire, and seeing the adults, who, I mean, you can't blame the adults for thinking something crazy. I mean, Weasel looked crazy as a motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? I'd probably be the same way. It was just unfortunate situation up there, unfortunate situation. And it's one of those things where as soon as they met him, you knew it was going to happen too. Like, there's just no way it could have ended well, man. And I did see in an interview that James Gunn said he's most proud of episode 4, which is the Weasel episode, and the finale. So that gets me pretty damn hyped for the finale. I got to say that. I think episode 2 being the worst isn't really a knock on episode 2. It's just the simple fact that not shit happened in the episode. Simple. The monsters involved in this Task Force M are the likes of the Bride of Frankenstein, Rick Flag Sr., as we know, the dad of Rick Flag Jr., who got killed by Peacemaker in the Suicide Squad, which is canon. Dr. Phosphorus, Weasel, G.I. Robot, and Nina. Whoever the hell Nina is. I think so far one of the big things I can say is if you go into this show, you got to expect for it to start off slow. I mean, they start off with introductions. I mean, introducing the plot, introducing the princess, introducing the world. It has a lot of tasks to accomplish on its hands But I mean, I feel like it does it pretty decently. While having smooth, fluid animation, I really like what the art style that they chose to go with for this show. Rather than, I hate to compare, but rather than Marvel's ugly ass CGI, like, I hate it, man. I hate it. Like, I mean, the fight scene between Rick Flag and Phosphorus, they were straight up scrapping, man. And I mean, shit, shortly after that, Frankenstein and Rick Flag were scrapping. This dude just got hands for everybody, I guess. He giving them shits out for free. And as I partially mentioned before, I feel like all the backstories so far have been pretty damn interesting, pretty intriguing, and you care for the characters involved. See how the Bride was created and seeing everything that went down with Frankenstein and how he basically went crazy on his creator out of jealousy, insane. She ain't never gonna love you again. I'm gonna keep it a band with you, Frankenstein. Solid date. Quick spoiler alert, but G.I. Robot's backstory / him dying in the episode was unexpected, but I thought if they were gonna kill that character, they did it probably in the most efficient, meaningful way. And currently the episode that just dropped, episode 6, is giving us Dr. Phosphorus' backstory, and it has a chance to be the best backstory because, I mean, seeing him forced to touch his dead family members' bodies so that he could take the fall for their murders, insane. I think James Gunn did a pretty sweet job with writing his character. I mean, he just toes on the line of morality so damn well. We're at the point of the season where he's kind of a hero, kind of a villain. I feel like that's perfect for his character. I think by the end of the season, we should know if he's going to be a hero or if he's going to be a villain. I think him being that anti-hero, goofy, but menacing character is kind of perfect right now. All in all, I'm really enjoying where the show's going so far. Currently in the middle of episode 6. They got did dirty by the people that were supposed to be helping them catch the princess. They turned on them as a Benedict Arnold type shit. So currently they're split up, hiding out, trying to let the heat go down. They clearly are making the Bride the leader of Task Force M because, I mean, she was handling business in that hostel, man. I mean, when she took off the coat and sized that nigga up, that was crazy. She looked swole as hell, bro. We also see Phosphorus. He's just going through it right now after meeting this random little girl, going through his past, his trauma, how he became Phosphorus, Skeleton, Atom, Fireman. I'm happy he at least went back and got it back in blood and all them niggas who did him like that, man. Excellent. Exquisite. But yeah, man, somehow, some way, they all made it to the castle and they're ready to kill the princess. Don't think I forgot about the fact that Rick Flag also got his back broken. He got the shit beat out of him by Clayface. Random Clayface. He was beating the piss about a Rick Flag Sr. Rick Flag Sr., he like 6'5", 380. Like, he is a menace. So Clayface, the movie coming out, I'm gonna be on the lookout for him, that's for sure. But that's all I really wanted to talk about today. My thoughts, how I'm feeling about Creature Commandos so far. I'm excited for the last 2 episodes to drop, to see how it ends, and to see where we leave the DCU until July for Superman, bro. But let me know what y'all think about Creature Commandos down below. Do you think it is a hit or a miss? Do you think James Gunn knows what he's doing with the DCU, or do you think this is a terrible start for it? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'm gonna catch you on the next video, hopefully with the new setup. But yeah, man. Peace.